What's up everyone, it's Jomi here, and today we're going to be talking about a new fakemon game that's coming to Roblox. Before we start today's video, if it's your first time watching my channel, make sure you like and subscribe, also click that bell and set all notifications so when I post a video, you have notified to you. Alright, so we're going to talk about this new creature capture game called Isles of Eclipsia, and the creatures in this game are called Eclipsians as the name states and stuff like that. So we're going to go straight into it. There's a lot that we have to go down and break down to one video, so we're going to go straight into it. Like I said, I'm going to put all the information, everything like I've said in the previous fakemon videos that I've made on games. I'm gonna put all the description, all the Discord, all that, everything in the description. If you guys want to follow up with the game, all the process and the community and everything. So we're gonna go straight into this. So the first Eclipsian that we have is called Medastrata. There's two forms. It has the normal form, which is kind of reminds me of Minor. Is that what's called? Minor from Pokemon, where it has its shell, and if you guys don't know, you can't see his face. You have to show that it breaks open into the burst form like Medastrata does, and it breaks open into where you can actually see its beautiful, or what you call it, like its beautiful body and stuff like that. The same thing with Medastrata here. So we have the kind of what you call it, rock form, where it has the rock layer on it, and then it bursts open into the second form, which I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Maybe you're gonna have to have kind of a requirement you have to do to make it, open it up and let it burst into its more beautiful form and stuff like that. Then we have another Eclipsian, and this it has 3 evolutions or modifications. No, it has 4 actually, but there's only 3 that's available for me to leak out right now. So we're going to go through. So we have Puglo. And that reminds me, the typing, I remember that the typing, if I go down, let me scroll down there, we have the typing in the game, which is very important for you guys to know. So we have different types, and let me scroll into that and make sure I'm seeing this correctly. So we have fire, water, nature, static, light, cosmic, dark, Draco, pixie, neutral, which is like normal, aerial like air type or flying type, alloy, curse, terra, venom, insect, ice, combat, mineral, and umbra. So that's about 21. Is it 21? It might be either 20 or 20. I think it's 20. I think it's 20 types right there. So there's gonna be a picture on the screen showing you guys all that. So if you want to pause the video, you can pause the video in there and look at all that. If you guys are interested in looking at that and so forth. But we're gonna go through it. So I forgot to mention that Medastrata is actually a normal and let me see, what did I put as normal and cosmic? That's what it is. I think I think it's normal. I'm not sure if it's a normal or I think it's a mineral and cosmic type, but I'll double check that and make sure I'll put that there. So I'm pretty sure if when it bursts into its into the next form, I think it's still the same thing as well. So if I'm pretty sure on that one, it should be mineral and cosmic and stuff like that. So yeah, it is mineral and cosmic. Now I just double check, it's mineral and cosmic. I don't know why I put it in my notes, I put it as something else. Then we have Puglo, which is the second Eclipsian, and it has a lot to do with. So we have Puglo. It is a pure and electric. When I mean by pure electric, it means that there's no double types, only one. So I'm just going to say electric instead of pure and electric. So it's an electric type Eclipsian, and it has 3 evolutions, also known as modifications. So if you think about it, it has the different evolutions specialized in different things as well. So we have the modification or the form 1, which is electric and fire, which is the red one. This one looks really cool. It's not the best it's not the favorite one I pick, but it looks like he's angry attack, so it makes sense how it's attack modification. So hopefully that maybe it's gonna be if you think about Rotom, where it can change to different type of form, maybe the same thing will be with Puglo. So we have Puglo, we have the attack modification, then we have the second one, the speed modification. If you look at the legs, maybe if it's on ice or something, it can move fast with the legs and stuff like that. So it makes sense how with speed, and it has electricity and stuff like that. So it also makes sense how the blue one is also speed. And then we also have the third modification, which is the electric and mineral. So the first one, the red one, was electric fire. The second one is electric and water. And the third one is it's electric and mineral. So basically electric and rock or ground, stuff like that, type and stuff like that. And this one is my favorite out of one because of how big it is, and it just has a really cool design. And I love all the design. If you guys look at the design and the quality of all these art, they look really cool, and I think this game has the potential to really go somewhere. So that's, like I said, that's 3 out of 4. We have more. I think there's gonna be a 4th one. I think that might just fall into the elements where it's gonna be fire, water, mineral, and then maybe plant type or grass type, stuff like that. Next one we're going to go to is Telic. Telic has 3 possible evolutions as of right now, and all these names might be subject to change. All the names of the Eclipsia might be subject to change. I know there's one where he did mention that the names might change, but for now, maybe the other ones might change, or maybe they'll stay the same. So we have Talix, which is a pure or a neutral rather, like normal type, where it looks like that. If you look at the Eclipsia, you would think it's a normal type and so forth. So we have Talix, which is the small one, is a neutral. Then we have the 3 evolutions. We have a neutral type, which makes sense. Like usually, typically, all creature categories have like ones where it can evolve to different type of typing. So we have the neutral type, which is called Cutulin, if I'm right, Cutulin. Then we have the aerial type, which is the one with the wings that look like it's flying, which is called Falcolin, which is like a falcon, of course, like the bird. And then we have, I think it's Rydulin, if I'm right, Rydulin, which is a Drake type what do you call it, Eclipsian. So we have the 3. We have Talix, which is the first evolution. We have Cutulin, so it can evolve to Cutulin, Falcolin, and Rydulin, and these are the 3 pictures, and these really look really cool. The favorite one out of this one though, to take the K, I think my favorite one might be Rydulin. It just looks different. It's different than all the other ones. Of course, it's meant to be different, but it looks I think this is the best one. Or I could also argue how Cutulin also looks cool as well, because it matches how Talix is in the previous evolution. But also it kind of reminds me of Twilight. I'm not going to use Twilight because not everyone knows living next, but it kind of reminds me of Eevee, where it can evolve to many evolutions. Maybe in the future there will be more evolutions for me to share with you and stuff like that. Then we have the Leafant, or the Leafantis line, which we're going to go through and stuff like that. So Leafantis, the first evolution is just or not Leafantis, Leafant, that's what it's called. The first evolution is Leafant, and this is the one where I was saying that the names may change, because he put that the names might change, because I asked him for the name so I can just tell you all the name and like connect the name with the type of creature, the type of Eclipsian that we have and stuff like that. So we have Leafant, which is just a nature type, so that's just nature, no double type. Then we have the middle one. The middle one does not have a name for now, but he said that the names might change, or they're gonna add one. They've not found one for it, but they're gonna add one. So maybe when they announce that, I'll probably like make a video or do something to like show that, or I might just make another video talking about how they finally gave the middle evolution a name. Then the final evolution is called Leafantis, which is why I said Leafantis line, because in my notes that's where I put it. So we have Leafantis. The middle evolution is actually a nature and terror. So you can see the design on it. You can see the first one is an elephant kind of design with the small trunks, really cute elephant. Then you have the middle one, which is like it's trying to get stronger, it's grown up, more advanced, and it's a nature and terror type. So basically it's a nature as like plant, and then also like ground type. Then we also have the final evolution, which is Leafantis. Like I said, the names might change, as according to Dioch, the developer, he said that it might change. So we have nature and terror for the last one, Leafantis, and we can see where it has the branches. Even on the middle evolution, we can see where it has the branches, and we can see where it has the tail, and then you can see the tusks and then the ears and the flower that's going on it, which adds to how it's like, you know, if you guys know Venusaur, Bulbasaur, where it evolves to Venusaur, and you can see how the body changes, where it had a flower and then it turns into a big flower. The kind of same concept they have here. Then we have the next one, which is another Eclipsian, which is the Zotarai line. Is that right? I think it's Zotarai. Yeah, Zotarai. That's it. Zotarai line. And the first evolution is Kivo. Now this one is really good. It kind of reminds me of the cuteness of Leafant. So it's really cool. I really like this one. My favorite one though has to be the final evolution, which we're gonna get to soon. So Kivo is a static and dark type, which makes sense, like dark clothing and static, because of like the static, I guess the static electricity coming from the body. Then we have the evolution of that, which is Zotarai, which is also static and dark, and this one looks really cool. The design on this is insane. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the design on this particular Eclipsian is really insane. I really like it. So out of this one, I really like Zotarai, and I also like Leafantis. Leafantis, and I also like the third modification of Puglow. Those are my favorite ones so far. So I'm probably gonna put them in the like thumbnail or something. I might just put one of them or some of them, just like show you guys like the ones that I really thought that was cool and stuff like that. All right, moving on, we have Kongunder rather is a combat and static type, which makes sense. Like you can see the kind of form, like it's about a fight and static type. makes sense as well, because he has kind of like electric. But I was shocked to not see that it was not going to be like a Terra type, unless I put in the wrong note for it. But I think it should be cool. Gunder should be what do you call it? It should be that type. Yeah, it's a comeback and static according to the art where he put it there. He put comeback and static stuff for that. Then after this one, we have the last like thing, and the last what do you call it? The last Eclipsians that we're gonna leak there, and we have the name of them is called Kumiho. They have 3 forms. It has 3 forms. The first form is the one with, you can see with the one with the sword, where it has the sword. So that one is light and steel. The second form is the one where it has the arrow, and that one is light and grass. And the third form is where you have to fight. Now, one thing I noticed about this game is that it has a lot of different type of forms. Like we saw the other one is called modification. So I'm guessing this one is also going to be like modification, which makes sense for like plug. Is it? I forgot what name was it? Pluggo? Yeah, Pluggo, where it has modification. So maybe it'll be able to change to modify, or maybe it will be able to evolve from this one to this one, or maybe it will have a normal type and be able to change. If you guys remember, I don't know what the name of that one Pokemon is from Pokemon Sun and Moon, where it could change different types, like of the type of Pokemon it had. Like it can change to an ice type or a fire type. So I forgot what it's actually called, the name of that Pokemon, but it kind of reminds me of that, where you can change in between types and stuff like that. So what do you guys think about this game? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it's cool and stuff like that? Like I said, all the information about the game will be inside the description, so I'll make sure I put the Discord, Twitter, all the same, so you can stay up to date on the game, so you guys can know if you're interested in learning about the game, or if you're interested in even playing the game and just engaging with the game. Of course, I'm gonna put all this stuff in the description so you guys can see that and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. I personally think that my favorite designs are Rygilin, the yellow version of the yellow evolution of Pluggo, which is the one with the electric and mineral, and also Lephantis, and also Zoltarai. Zoltarai is the favorite out of all the ones. Zoltarai is the one that I like the most out of all the other ones. And Kiriho is also good too, but Zoltarai is just the one that stands out. Like the design is insane with all this one. Like it's so cool how people can make other art and stuff like that. One thing that I have a concern is that hopefully that the art can be transmitted into the model, where the models look really similar and stuff like that, because you know, like art is like 2D, right? But models like 3D. I mean, maybe not 3D, but like, you know, it has the kind of design and everything that's put on there and stuff like that. So hopefully, one thing I always know about like fakemon games is that it always has good art design, but it doesn't always correlate with the model. So hopefully the models and the art and stuff like that go together. And that's basically for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and click that bell and set all notifications so you can keep on seeing more of my fakemon game content. If you guys want to continue to stay engaged with everything, like I said, all the stuff in the description, make sure you check out this game. I really believe this game has a lot of potential. I think that you guys really check it out and just see how everything is, and see if you guys enjoy it or not and stuff like that. Like I said, this I've always said in my previous videos, this fakemon game artist thing is all my favorite genre of games on Roblox. Any game, this is my favorite genre, where you have the adventure, you can evolve stuff, evolve creatures, evolve equipment and stuff like that. It's like one of my favorite genres that I really like and I'm passionate about. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.